Hello, I'm Alistair Stevenson, and today I'm reviewing the BlackBerry 10 operating system. BlackBerry 10 has been a long time in the works. The OS was originally meant to be released back in 2012, but sort of managerial setbacks meant that it didn't arrive until January 2013 on the Z10 smartphone. Now, the OS is very different from previous BlackBerry operating systems. You can tell this from the get-go with the lock screen, which looks radically different, having a much more streamlined and fairly empty display. It has dynamic notifications, you can see here, which will show you Twitter, Facebook, email, BlackBerry Messenger, all the basic things you need to know. Now, the OS is purely touch-based, meaning unlocking the device is done by swiping up. It also features a much more app-oriented offering, meaning, as you can see here, it has a display similar to that of iOS or Android. Though BlackBerry fans will be pleased to see the inclusion of BBM, which actually has a number of its own functions, including a new video chat service. Multitasking is another key feature of BlackBerry 10. All the apps that are running are displayed here in a window, which can be accessed by sweeping right from the app screen. You can have up to 8 apps running at once, and it makes it fairly nice to actually manage what's going on, because you can actually close any app you want just by clicking the X icon. Now, another thing you'll notice about BlackBerry 10 is that it doesn't actually have a home button. On its bottom it has phone, search, and camera shortcuts, all as on-screen buttons. The search function is quite nice. It actually lets you search on your phone for any files or photos, or take the search online using a search engine like Google, Yahoo, or Bing, or the actual Maps tab. Another feature you'll see here is the new keyboard. Now, physical keyboards are always a selling point for all BlackBerry devices, but for the BlackBerry 10, they've actually added a new, what they claim is the best ever keyboard. It's meant to make it so you can type messages faster by actually remembering things like phraseology, spelling, slang, pretty much everything. We've tested it and are fairly impressed, though we haven't managed to get quite as used to it as we are with, say, iOS or Android keyboards. Another thing you'll notice is that exiting apps is done by swiping up on the screen, which brings us back to the multitasking menu. Now here we have one of the best features, the BlackBerry Hub. The BlackBerry Hub is an all-in-one stop shop for finding all your messages. You can correlate Twitter, Facebook, email, BlackBerry Messenger, LinkedIn, and pretty much any message you want here and see it all at once. Even better, you can actually manage which ones appear by swiping right again and seeing which one refers to each account. Now, another thing which we can't demonstrate is BlackBerry Balance. BlackBerry Balance is designed for bring your own device companies, and it actually lets users create 2 separate accounts, one for work and one for play. Fortunately, it requires BES 10, which our company doesn't have, so we can't really demo it. But it is a great feature for businesses. It basically means that as well as encrypting files on the actual work side, managers can also have complete control of it though they can do things like remote wipe, track, and implement rules on the work side without affecting what the user can do on their play side, which is going to be a boon to anybody using it for work purposes and for things like storing family photos. Another third service it has, which is quite nice, is it has BlackBerry Safeguard. Now this is purely for individuals and offers basic things like the ability to track the phone by getting an image sent over to the map, or, if stolen, locking the device and putting a personal message on the lock screen telling the thief just what they think of them. Past this, it also has a few camera features, which are pretty cool. One of these, which you can see in a second, is the True Shot mode. Now, this is a pretty great idea, where you can if you put the camera into burst mode, take a few photos, you can actually fast forward and rewind through to find the best shot, meaning that you're never again going to get a shot of little Johnny with his eyes closed in the family portrait. Sadly though, while having some great features, BlackBerry 10 isn't without its faults. The OS is still quite buggy. While BlackBerry's done a major push to try and get the app offering incredibly good, and the apps are generally there, a lot of them are quite buggy to use and don't function that well. The YouTube app's a good example. On the YouTube app, we've regularly managed to crash the device for over a minute, simply by trying to fast forward and rewind a video very quickly. Now, BlackBerry has announced a software patch which is meant to fix a lot of these flaws, but there's no word on the date yet. Still, as an opening gambit, BlackBerry 10 is pretty damn good, especially for businesses. Though if you're a consumer looking for a media-heavy experience, we still wouldn't recommend it. I'm Alistair Stevenson, thanks for watching.